Hello, welcome. It's Angela here with your Heart Wisdom reading for the week beginning 19th of July 2021. As you may already know, I'm taking some time out this month to have a break, but also to do some developmental work for Heart Wisdom. So I'm just posting this single card general reading, general focus for the week throughout July, and then come August, we'll go back to the usual monthly and weekly for each sign. By the way, if you haven't checked out July's monthly reading already for your sign, there's a link to that below in the description box. And as always, just want to say a huge thank you for being here, for supporting my channel. It's much appreciated. So the card that came out for this week is the Earth card. Just take a moment to look at the card and see if the image speaks to you. Connecting to your intuition as you do that. It's one way of getting a personal reading from a general reading. Sorry, a personal message from a general reading. And yes, it's always amazing to me how these cards can speak to me, and how when I focus on the image on the card, I can see so many different things. So you might find that useful. Also, whilst you do that, connect into your intuition. You listen to your gut feelings, because that's a way of accessing your internal wisdom. You've got all the answers that you need within. So if you're looking for answers to questions, focus on the image, tap into your intuition and just see what comes through. I love this image of the on the Earth card. It's like a glowing orb suspended in space, and just like the Earth is, and it's so vibrant with this colour, and that is all of the colours of the rainbow, which, as you all know, is what makes up white light. And white light for me is representative of information and illumination. And there may be something that comes into your awareness this week in terms of completing a cycle and beginning a new one. And the reason I say that is the Earth card can often represent that to me, you know, like the World card in tarot. So this is the ending of a cycle. It might be the ending of a relationship. It could be the ending of a job, and, you know, a positive ending though, in that this is what you need. These changes are occurring for your benefit. It could also be the ending of a project, you know, the fulfillment of a creative process. It could be something that you've achieved and you can take satisfaction from that and feel a sense of fulfillment as well. So the ending of a cycle, and perhaps time to take a break before embarking on a new beginning. Time to reflect on what you've been through, what you've created, what you've accomplished, and time to take a break that you can enjoy the rest. And something you've been planning to start, now's the time to think about how you ground it in reality and bring it into the material realm. The Earth card can represent that as well, grounding something in reality. So what action might you need to take? And what would those first steps consist of? Going to the next step in the next stage in a relationship, perhaps, or applying for a new job, or starting that new exercise regime, having that conversation, etc., etc. Perhaps you might be wanting to begin a new relationship and, you know, making the approach to the other person. There are so many ways this can manifest as a general reading, as you know. But it's about completing one cycle and beginning another, and perhaps that pause in between. That's perhaps what this week is about for you. Just taking a break, and a bit like myself actually, you know, I'm taking some time out from doing the full readings every week because to have a holiday, but also to take time to focus on new developments and new ways of doing things. And it's a creative process, and quite often it's necessary to just step outside of the normal routine to get the creative juices flowing and to get inspiration as well. So perhaps that's what you're doing this week. But it's important to recognize how far you've come and to reflect on your achievements and give yourself a pat on the back, because we can so often be focused on what we should be doing, what we have to do next, and how we're going to do that. that we forget to take time just to celebrate our achievements, really. And that's what nourishes us and restores our energy ready for the next phase. So all of that is happening this week. And ideally, you won't be spending too much time this week thinking about what's going to come next and how you're going to do that. And you'll take more time to reflect on what you've just been through, whether that's, as I said, a relationship, a job, a creative process. It could be that you're recovering from an illness, and it may be that you've achieved something that's really important to you. And just recognizing that and getting that sense of fulfillment for having completed it. And the element of colour that I mentioned earlier, and the white light and information coming in, illumination, awareness, understanding, that's all in there as well. It's about you recognizing what's happening in your life and what has happened, and how you can integrate that to help you move forward in a positive direction. Take that learning with you, that sense of achievement, that sense of fulfillment. So ultimately, it's about spiritual growth. That's fundamentally why we're here. And whatever it is that this phase that's ending, potentially a major contribution to your learning and your growth and your awareness, and moving forward with that learning on board, as it were. It's as if you're going to another level of experience in this journey of the soul. I hope that makes sense, and I really appreciate you taking the time out to listen to this week. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.